Greetings there, my fellow raiders. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector Ascendancy, episode 34, Retaliation. Looks to me like you guys are almost in perfect agreement that I should be attacking them for their discretion. So, I'm not going to get out to Bell for that research station in time. That's fine. The Independents will have to forgive me. So taking a look at the colony threat here. The commerce rating, I'm up to 40 out of the 300 that are required, so there's a lot of work to be done there. And then the colony threat overall is climbing to a bit of a climax, so we'll keep an eye on that as well. So, we are going to continue dealing with Tritech. Belgerian, holy moly. Man, this stream. Cheers, dude. I think this is the last of my coffee, but I'll drink to that. Here, I'll even turn pink. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the support. Truly, truly, I appreciate it. All of you. If I am raiding their fleets, I don't need such a large fleet of my own. So I'm going to leave behind. This time, I'm going to have John shine. I want the fleets, the ships that have demods, to be first and foremost in this, because I want their demods to be removed, which also means all of these new ships are going to be given names. So, oh, Glitch, thank you for the bits as well. Raffle timer for all of these new ships, and I'm not going to spend too much time trying to outfit them, because I don't care enough. But this is my commerce rating fleet that I have. So in terms of speed, the Mora needs to speed up. So the only thing that I absolutely need is a drive field on you. But I'm not going to build it in. So let's go ahead, and I have more than enough crew for it. So I'm going to reduce my crew down to maybe about 2K. I'm going to be so broke at the end of the month. Ouch. It's going to hurt. And then I'll start outfitting them appropriately. So, Mr. Mora, give you all broadswords and longbows. Actually, I'll just autofit. Autofit for a Typhoon. Oh, yeah. Okay. So there's the Mora. I'm going to change the fighters, though, to something not dumb. That, at least, I could do. Alright, so there's the Mora. Cheers. Alright, Lasher. Done. Scarab. Good enough. The new Sunder. I might want to change this Sunder in the same way I did the other one. So the other Sunder I have, Requiem. Let's do autofit and save it as the current variant, which is my own version of Assault. And then see how close we can match that. Oh, perfect. So here is it has the wrong lance here. I think the other one had a grav and, let's check, grav and ion beam, so we're lacking an ion beam for it. But apart from that, it's the same. I think it was pretty useful. Brawlers, Annihilator Arbalest, Mauler Harpoons, or Grazers. Let's do Assault. Drover. Strike. And with Longbow and Broadsword, that's perfect. Omen. Hey, we're finally using Omens. P-Lasers and Swarm. With Blast Doors and Bulkheads? That's kind of odd. But whatever. And then the other Omen. And I'm giving them Salamanders. Okay, so that's a whole lot of ships all ready to go. And then if I'm heading into the core systems in order to commerce raid, take a quick look to see if there's anything I can smuggle into the core. So there's always like volatiles to Kanta's Den. I could bring supplies to Enyon. I wouldn't mind doing that, because Enyon's probably a little delicate right now. Given that they're just threw off their suppressors. And that's really it. Supplies to Enyon. So I'm just going to max out on the supplies and bring it over to Enyon. God, I'm going to be so broke. I may want to consider other missions as well. To take up. Oh, why did I do that? Other missions as well to take up just to be able to pay the bills, because at the end of this month it's going to hurt. My colonies can produce weapons, yeah. I just am not willing to pay for them at the moment. So, we wanted to go to Enyon, which was where? In Vecna? Alright. We'll head over to Vecna and sell these supplies. My favorite vanilla capital ship? I don't really have one. I mean, they all play a little bit differently. And I have fun with them. The Paragon is nice and well-rounded. I also really like the Onslaught and Pegasus a lot. I really like the Sunder. I really like, there's a lot of other smaller ships that I like as well. Alright, so we're going to do the raffles before I get too entrenched in this next combat. So we'll go with the Mora first. It is now the TU Highland Timber. If there's duplicate names, I don't care. I'm fine with it. Next is the Lasher, and that is the Shadow Link. The Scarab is now known as the Little Friend. I think this is your second ship, but again, it's fine. The Sunder is the Nimiot. The Brawler is Sir Thunder. The Drover is Draco. And one of the two Omens is Belgerian. Ooh, good. For your generosity. I'm very likely to keep the Omens and the monitors with me. Oops, not Major Mildew, Major Mildew. There we go. And Major Mildew, last but not least. Because I think the Omens and the monitors are a good complementary ships for the Paragon. Oh, look at all Enyon's fleets. They're really trying to put up a defense here. Good for them. There's a little bit of money for the black marketed stuff. I'm going to buy their black market fuel so I can keep commerce rating. And then we are already in Vecna, so I'll sell my... Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can scam me. Hurting my flagship. That's just annoying. And then we'll start raiding everything coming into Tritech, which actually should be pretty easy, because if I'm not mistaken, Tritech basically has no planets left, so their commerce fleets are all coming and going out of like a single port, which makes them super vulnerable. So, in terms of the core systems, Arcona, I think, is the only Tritech world. Because everything else got conquered. So we just need to hang out around Arcona and mess up their trade fleets. That's pretty straightforward. Okay, how much in debt am I now? Yeah, we'll have a few months of unpaid debt unless I start questing. I figured it would be like that. Also, it's possible that if we hit commerce fleets... if we hit commerce fleets like this one, so this is a friendly mercantile fleet, but they're heading to Arcona. So I'm going to save just in case I get this wrong. But destroying these commerce fleets with my transponder off could potentially allow us to harm them that way. So you said I was going to destroy trade fleets. Did I consider wanting to grab Marines to disrupt their industries? I could, but I'm going to start with their trade fleets without doing Marines, because I don't want to necessarily destroy them. What are you? Independent state allied forces pursuing... Okay. I'm going to keep my transponder off to hide my identity. So Arcona's to the north. Also, someone's slow. The Mora is slow. Got it. I forgot to... I even mentioned I needed to set up the Mora with speed, and then I never did. Take the little omens and brawler with me. Bare minimum fleet for this. Oh, I'm going against the battle station, aren't I? Okay, I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to abandon that and just continue from my save point. I thought I was attacking the trade fleet, but obviously I'm an idiot. Here's the convoy. And I have been positive... Oh, so I already been positively identified by them, because I was close enough to them with my transponder on, so I can't raid them without anonymity. So, not doing that. You were headed to Arcona, but you made it through. So I'm looking to, you know, raid their stuff with them not knowing it was me. Which is a little tricky. Arcona should be this gravity well. Oh, here's a corporate trader. Perfect. And then, in this case, I could just do second in command. And there we go. Trade fleet's destroyed. They get all sorts of pissy. And we make more progress. A lot easier progress doing this than allowing them to attack us. So anyone coming or going to Arcona, regardless of their faction, gets destroyed by me unless it's my own fleet. Because it's entirely possible that I'm sending people out to trade with Arcona. So that would be the only exception. So, like, you're returning to Arcona. I think that means that you might be worth fighting. All of you are my wingman. Good thing I have that time looper engine. Yes, my legendary undo button. Yeah, I realized it was a station battle and it was like, oh no, that's not what I meant to do. Should have looked more closely. What is that scarab doing? Being silly. Alright, let's hold the sensor jammer. That seems like a good spot to hold. Help our ECM rating. My ECM rating sucks. It's not a mod I typically put on my ships, and we suffer for it with range penalties. That Vanguard's like, uh-oh, crap, I'm in danger. Yeah, you sure are, Ralph Wiggum. You sure are in danger. Oh my god. Alright, pop. This was not like an elite fleet. So I don't think that they're going to stand up very long as a result. But it's more like we're making an example of the ones that would raid us. That's the point. Now, there will be a bounty put on me at halfway to max progress. So I gotta be cautious about that, because the mercenaries that come after you when you have a bounty put on your head are, like, kind of serious. And it would be good for me to be around my battle stations for when they attack me, or for me to, like, bolster my fleet temporarily using more ships. So I gotta play that smart once I hit the 150 mark. So that there was not a fleet that that was potentially trading, even though they were heading back. So this is Ascendancy fleet heading to Iseth Customs. That's fine. It's my own fleet. No one has positively identified me yet. You are heading to Fung. You get to pass. And our progress, if you're wondering about the progress so far, is about halfway to bounty, and then, you know, a quarter of the way to max. And the D-mods are being stripped off these ships very quickly. That was a patrol. How are my own planets doing in my absence? So, more commerce rating. Got it. Yep, I figured as much. The orbital station needs about 50 days to build. That should help out a little bit to the battle station. But yeah, that's going to be an ongoing issue. Is like, either I can attack and defend. I just think there's maybe more bang for the buck attacking than defending. The other thing I might be able to do is to take a look at local fleet logs and to see if there's like anything happening around here that I could disrupt too. But let's I'm gonna do a quick save and then drop into Arcona to see what's going on, because there doesn't seem to be trade fleets coming in here yet. Whoa! Quantum Regent and Choker! Oh my god. Alright, I got... Whoa! Jesus, hitting on my mic boom. I'm so frazzled. Cheers! My goodness. You guys are amazing. Certainly take some stress away from all the stresses of recently moving, that's for sure. Alright, I don't see anyone around Arcona. I don't even see a defense force here. I mean, we could... So, alright, next question. Should I consider using Marines to disrupt the planet? So, disrupting the production facilities of Arcona, which is part of their commerce, also is a means to an end here. So I could go back to my homeworld, enlist a whole bunch of Marines, come back, and just kind of invade them. It's the really aggressive approach, and but it's not to say that it wouldn't be amenable to it. They definitely threw the first stone, so it would be a collateral damage of some sort. We could, you know, at least justify it in that way. And yeah, there's nothing happening here. There's no trade comer going here at all. I like how the sector police, like, are around me and they just haven't even touched me. Monthly expenses. Yeah, we're still in the hole. $1/3 mil. Scavenger returning to Gadvium. An alliance offer for Tritac. I wonder if an alliance offer takes the Commerce Raiders off. I mean, not that I want to ally with them necessarily, but, you know, I'm interested. So it seems to me like you guys want me to consider changing my tactics. And I'm all for it. I think the sooner this resolves, the better it will be for me in the long run. So let's head over to oh god, Quantum again. My lord. Thank you. Let's head over to the homeworld because I can't afford to hire Marines otherwise because I'm in debt. And you're going to Limpo. And do some interceptions. Merlin. And potentially also take some smuggling opportunities too. So cheers! I'm probably going to have a lot of crew disband once I get back, because I can't pay them. Yeah, Sean's, so annoying that I'm dipping below 5. Yeah, the 366 crew went, bye! Thanks for landing in port. It's like, you're welcome. Saw that coming. So here's some Marines. Not nearly enough to actually be effective, but some. In terms of fleet. I think I'm going to drop off the drover. Oh, apparently that was enough. Alright. I was planning on leaving some more ships behind, but if the drover's enough, the drover's enough. The rest of them are still demodded, so I'll keep them. I don't want to... There's not a lot of money in that. Actually, 2 of these are to Farragut. So I'll smuggle some drugs and organs to Farragut. Because it's a one-stop. God, that's a lot of fuel. 22k? Alright. That means I also need 1 more ship, just for the space. Oops. There's really nothing else going to Farragut. So I'll do a quick stop at Farragut, just to make a little bit of money, to dig myself a little bit out of the debt that I have. And then I'm going to need to hire Marines. And I'm not sure what planet supplies them, but the money that I make for these drug trades will give me the money to hire Marines if it's not resource stockpiles. I might be able to get Marines like here in my own system. I'm not sure about that. I can double check. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, speed up that Mora? Yeah. That was one thing I was missing. And the other thing was the crew stockpile. I'll go a little bit above crew. Do we have Marines in stock? Come on. No, I want Sean. Show me Sean. Stop it. Petrable. Alright, let's head over to Petrable. Whoa, commerce rating going on over here or something? No, just a lot of pings. Okay. Well, that's expensive, but let's hope it's worth it. All right. So again, bringing these drugs. Ooh. Oh, the price has changed. Ginkolks pays more for that. But Farragut, I would fetch more for one stop for selling both. So we're heading over to Farragut then. What about Charon? Yeah, we'll head over to Farragut. So Farragut is in Mute, which is where I was heading anyway, where Arcona is. So that's why I was planning on smuggling, because it's like 2 birds, 1 stone. Gotta pay the bill somehow. All right, I'm turning off my transponder on purpose, because I don't want to be positively identified. And Farragut is west of the gas giant for Gravity Well. Here, bud. Dog treats for you. So Farragut's basically here. Oh, I forgot to bring my Valkyrie out. Oh well. There, there's a little bit of money. They're all pissed at me that I came in here without my transponder on, but I don't really care. Because they still don't know who I am. So they're getting pissed, but they don't know who they're really pissed at. Alright, so in terms of money, yeah, I'll help to dent the debt. Alright, consider military options. So if we wanted to launch a raid against Arcona, we can try to disrupt the facilities, but in order to do that, we need to engage the Star Fortress first to make it softer for us to be more easily be able to raid. Because if the Star Fortress is intact, they're going to keep their planet protected. So in order to be an ally to them, I have to beat the hell out of them for them to realize they have to respect me, in other words. It's extreme measures, but that's just the way the game works. Oh, bye-bye, Omen. Maybe should have not have brought such small ships here, because they're getting smoked by the antimatter bombs. Oh, I also, yeah, I forgot that I have the other Legion. That's a mistake. The Suppression Legion is definitely not the one I would want to bring to a base fight. A little late now. Yeah, this was a bit of a miscalculation on my part. I definitely did not attack this correctly. But, let's see. Maybe I'll be able to pull out ahead anyway. But I'm gonna guess that this was a bad idea and I should just reload. Because I completely forgot what the Tritech bases looked like and also what my escorts were in the first place. It happens. Sadly, a bit too frequently, I would say. But who knows? I'll stick it out. I'm going to see if I can't take down their defense fleet out a little bit, making it easier for my ships to focus on the station, although I'm the sole target of the station at the moment, which I don't really like. It's just hammering away at me. The fleets, the ships, yeah, we're not doing a good job of going punch for punch with this station just yet. Oh god, and I'm venting and there's antimatter bombs all around me, that sucks. I can't move. Stations like these, our best approach probably just like with overwhelming instant force, like Pegasus and Onslaught combos, where you just rush in and just bombard them to smithereens, because drawn-out fights don't work so well. And that's not really the force or the fleet I have, which has been continually the problem. I definitely have the wrong fleet for starbase assaults. Yeah, okay. Let's forget this. It's simply not going to work. So where am I at this point? With my fleet about to enter in, I think probably what's best is to go back to Iseth and take a different subset of forces. Or not Iseth, wherever the nearest gate is. Zwan, rather. And take a different subset of forces to make sure I actually have the appropriate ships for it. Because this was my commerce raiding fleet, and this is not the right fleet to attack a base. As was just proven in that alternative history. Smuggle first? No, I'm gonna jump back. I'll be back there soon enough. I know I'm gonna get some crew to spam it, but that's fine. Oh, no, I had already done the smuggling. Okay. Alright, fleet. Anything really small, other than maybe monitors, are just going to get squished really, really, really fast, so they just don't make sense to pull out. So Roy, Eradicators, and monitors. And this is technically a monitor, so I'm going to bring the Triumph out and raffle it off now. So, single raffle for the for Triumph. It's not too badly demodded anyway, which is pretty good. Alright, crew. Gotta re-up. God, it's all so expensive. And I don't have the Marines anyway. Actually, this is like a really alternative history path. And before I even set up the attack. Which is fine. I'll just get down to Petrol and buy the Marines. That also means that I haven't even smuggled at all in the first place. So we can buy the... anything going to mute. So 800 drugs for Vecna, or for whatever that place was called, Farragut? And then, unlike last time, I'm also going to take the Valkyrie, which helps with rating. God, so much debt. Alright, well, that looks good. Gonna pop out and back in. Anyone want this? Yes, but not the heavy armaments. Sean wants it. Be supply Sean wants. Okay. Sean wants a lot of things that I could buy here, but I don't want to go further in debt. I'd rather, because as long as there's like commerce rating, there's going to be instability that I have to cut it off at the root of the issue. So, like, my tactic from last stream, which was trying to resupply to keep us above and stable, works in the short run, doesn't not work in the long run. So I'm looking for long-term solutions rather than short-term patches. Even if it costs me a lot of money, I don't really care. Freedom Council. What? Oh, okay. So, Tritac, Sindirian, and Persean just joined an alliance. The Freedom Council. Interesting. Very interesting. That's a huge development. I actually hope that they do well. Because if they do well, I can trade openly with the Freedom Council and, you know, maybe have them hold up against the hedge. Because the longer they hold off the hedge, the better it is for me, ultimately. Did I grab the Valkyrie? I sure did. It's right here. Sapo. So the reason I grabbed the Valkyrie, if you're wondering, is it's ground support package hull mod. So it increases the effectiveness of ground raids. Increase the effective strength of planetary raids by 100, up to a total number of the Marines in the fleet. So, if you want to raid something, that's where you go. We'll do the trade to frigate. Turning off my... Nope. Off the transponder. No, black market. Thank you very much. Oh, Quantum. Congrats. You're the new guy. All right, heading over to Arcona. Hopefully this time, not face planting like an idiot. Get a bigger fleet and the right ships for it. Ooh, corporate trader. The battleship, the battle station was joining in on that fight. I'm trying to force this corporate trader to leave. There we go. Pursue, second in command. I am going to squish this corporate trader. Oh, got some heavy armaments out of that. Sucks for you guys. That put us pretty close to the bounty posting. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector Ascendancy, which originally streamed live on Twitch August 2nd. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow captains.